I'm Kristen Harrison, Principal and Senior Ecologist with North-South Environmental, authors of the Nature Area Stewardship Plan. It is Trent's vision for the nature areas that they encourage, inspire, and demonstrate environmental stewardship, serve as places that preserve our natural heritage, contribute to research and learning, and build lifelong appreciation for and relationships with the natural world. Trent's 11 nature areas are a significant part of the University Green Network and include diverse habitats and species important to the regional ecosystem, our campus, local, and Mississauga communities. A key element of the Trent Lands and Nature Areas Plan is an updated stewardship plan for the Trent Nature Areas and the integration of the Nature Areas Plan with the Land Use Plan, identifying natural heritage features present on the landscape and reaffirming the commitment to net benefit to the ecosystem. The new Nature Area Stewardship Plan presents a revised approach to managing the nature areas and defining what activities can take place within them in order to manage the health of the natural environment while facilitating teaching, research, and recreation. The new Nature Area Stewardship Plan includes living elements that will report on progress, identify opportunities, and inform decisions. 4 management categories have been proposed. Ecological reserves. Here, stewardship and management activities will focus on protection and biodiversity as primary priorities. Conservation areas will balance ecological and biodiversity priorities with increased learning spaces and passive recreational uses. Cultural areas seek to protect cultural resources within a natural setting. And the 4th category, agriculture, recognizes the compatibility and opportunities for maintaining agricultural uses within the nature areas. Across all management categories, teaching, research, and experiential learning are prioritized, as are traditional uses and knowledge sharing. The plan identifies specific projects including creating habitat and managing habitat for species at risk, specifically Blanding's turtle, grassland birds, and barn swallow. Invasive species management, wetland monitoring and restoration, and reintroduction of native species are also priority actions proposed in the plan. The plan was informed by reviewing available species inventories, including eBird and iNaturalist, natural heritage feature mapping, Trent research, and worked with elders and knowledge keepers to receive Indigenous traditional knowledge. Continuing to add to this body of knowledge is a priority of this living plan. The Nature Areas Stewardship Plan recommends boundary revisions to ensure the nature areas reflect current conditions and feature limits. These boundaries have been assessed based on environmental studies, air photo interpretation, and through updates to property limit mapping, and result in the addition of approximately 13 hectares of land to the nature areas. Areas pending further assessment will be confirmed through future environmental studies. Finally, the plan recommends creation of a series of more detailed plans to facilitate informed actions and an imperative to engage students, faculty, interested community groups, and the Mississauga First Nations in the implementation of these actions. Environmental stewardship is a shared responsibility to care for the land and to apply practices and actions to maintain environmental and ecological functions and services. Trent can demonstrate its leadership in environmental and Indigenous education through how it cares for the Simons Campus lands, and specifically the Trent Nature Areas. Please read through the Trent Nature Area Stewardship Plan and share any thoughts to ensure these areas remain healthy for future generations.